Yeah, what's up, everybody? Yeah, so anyway, just got a little Yukon back on the road. Well, not quite, though, but I did put some gas in. I borrowed a 5-gallon gas can. Yeah, I just hauled them, well, in the road we're at Chevy anyway, and I just put some gas in there, and at the same time I was filling them gas in that truck. And I brought home, yeah, fill up in little Yukon, because, yeah, I only had 1 gallon left, and I wasn't going to drive over to the gas station. Yeah, so anyway, I'm just driving over to, shop I was working at before. I get that, fix that mistake about the ball joints. I believe they had to be changed down anyway since those bolts broke off, so I put a couple more in just to keep it stationary, just until, so the truck be drivable to get there. Yeah, so I got my roommate behind me, just give me a ride back. Yeah, so, well, yeah, and another thing, I think I'm gonna get the old Yukon home after everything's fixed. Probably borrow, maybe rent a car trailer from U-Haul. They call it the all transport, but it's a flatbed trailer. But to put, any vehicle in there. Yeah, but the only thing, though, the only downfall is that I don't have a trailer wiring harness for the little red Chevy. I have a trailer hitch that'll fit. But then I was looking at that it was just a simple plug and play trailer wiring harness they put under the dash to run the wires there and under the truck to the rear bumper. Yeah, so I think they're not that expensive, like 20-30 bucks, less than 30 bucks maybe. And then I just installed that myself. Now at least I have some trailer lights to use when towing a trailer to that little truck. Yeah, so the plan is, pick up that trailer in the little red Chevy, tow it over to the other shop, and unhook that, hook up L Yukon with the hitch that I got. I got a drop hitch, 2-inch ball. And then hook up that trailer in, and after that, load that trailer up with the little red Chevy, then strap that down, and I'll be able to drive it home. And then after I drop off a little red Chevy, then I can use this truck to drop off that trailer the very next day on the way to work, and then probably use that day. Yeah, so it shouldn't be a bad idea. But what I'm gonna do in the future, one day, possibly get a tow bar for a little red Chevy. Like the base plates that you hook up to a frame. They call it flat towing because you'll see a lot of RVs, they tow an extra vehicle behind them. Yeah, so that's where you have 4 wheels on the ground. But sometimes some vehicles, especially the heavier ones, you had to have something on the brake pedal that when you push the brake pedal on the tow vehicle, like the RV or whatever you're driving, that when you touch the brake pedal, like it'll work, somehow activate the brakes on the vehicle that is being towed on the tow bar. It'll slow it down. But since that truck's light, I don't think I wouldn't have to worry about that. And so, I do need to get those. There's these lights you plug in. They're like trailer lights, but you see them on tow trucks when towing a vehicle. They're magnetic. They're like extra tail lights. They just plug into the trailer wiring harness, so you get at least tail lights and turn signals. Has lights that work, and then when you have the headlights on, the tail lights on, and all that. Yeah, the only thing you had to do with that truck, once you had that tow bar hooked up, that you had to remove the drive shaft and have the parking brake engaged when you disconnect the drive shaft and then disengage the parking brake. Once it's already secure onto the truck. Yeah, so that way, like if there's something that needs to be done with one of those 2 trucks at a shop or whatever, and I don't have the time to do it myself, or I couldn't do it myself, then at least I have an extra vehicle to drive home in, rather than calling it an Uber or Lyft. or call my roommate to come pick me up or get a ride or whatever. I think it's more helpful. Roll Tide. Yeah, so it's gonna take me a while. To get there anyway, because just with 3 bolts on that ball joint, you never know when those bolts might snap. So I figured I'd just keep it slow, then going fast, and then it wouldn't cause an accident at high speed. Yeah, then I had to call a tow truck, but I'm gonna call a tow truck anyway if I have the truck payment due today. Yeah. And then some other things I've been noticing with Yukon that probably would have had to get once I get new tires for it. Get new lug nuts, because it turns out those lug nuts, the lengthwise is kind of short. Yeah, because the way the rims are, there's it looks like a pocket, that round pocket that seats the lug nuts in there, but it just makes the lug nuts look shorter from the outside, just like looking at it. The problem is you couldn't get a deep hole socket in all the way, and when you have it halfway, especially when you turn that impact wrench, it sort of scratch up the lug nuts. Not to where it's rounded off, but kind of scratches on it. And the problem is that when it rains, those scratches starting to rust. Yeah, so I had to get just longer ones, about the size of my thumb there. But I'll be able to fit a deep little socket all the way in onto the lug nut once I take the off the wheel. Yeah, plus I had the torque wrench and it's torque up the wheels. I had to rotate the tires, of course, because they haven't been rotated since last summer. Yeah, it's supposed to do that at the same time as the oil change, but since I did the oil changes myself, I didn't have time, so I was just making up for lost time. At least they're not badly worn, but I mean the tread depths, they're probably around 5 or 6 32 seconds. And let's see what else. There's one side wearing out on the shoulder and then cupping, but at least there's no wires exposed to it or steel belts exposed, so that's good. That's another reason I couldn't buy rail tires on a 4-wheel drive truck, because it's gonna wear out though like that. Now rail tires on a 2-wheel drive truck won't be so bad, less wear. But on that red truck, it just needs brand new tires and alignment, and it should be good to go. Yeah, at least they're easy to align. This truck, what I have to do is probably get a real suspension lift kit, a 2-inch, but with a drop differential bracket, and then you got these the 12 arms. They stick out a little bit longer, more contoured around the notches on the frame, so that way they're not banging into each other when they fully compress. And it was you got stronger ball joints. They're pressed in from Moog at least, but you don't have to worry about breaking ball joints, or you don't have to worry about the bolts coming off or anything like that. Yeah, so I probably had to get that done in Super Trucks Plus. I'm imagining that 4-wheel parts, it might be expensive. Plus it's far away, so yeah, I think Super Trucks Plus, that's closer by. Hopefully I can just get the new tie rod ends, and then steering stabilizer, and then last but not least, those new tires. And then I could really take this truck off-road trails and stuff, and even to the beach. Yeah, I'm not going to get rid of this truck anyway. I changed my mind about that. Yeah, this truck's been reliable to me. I mean, especially, I got 217,000 miles on it, which ain't bad. Yeah, so anyway, this will be all. So just stay tuned for the next exciting episode of Mr. Nate's Wine Entertainment. And I'm trying to think what's going to be the next episode, but it'll be a surprise. So just sit tight. Later, everybody.